just letting you guys know you can listen to my No Bleeps podcast anywhere you stream podcasts or on my No Bleeps YouTube channel. Link in the description. Hey guys, it's Billy and welcome back to Sesh. Today we are going to be talking about something that is quite upsetting. I think that no matter how you feel about the Ace family, this is something that you just never want to see happen to anybody at all. This is a really unfortunate situation, and even though a lot of people feel like the Ace family have a lot of karma coming to them and whatnot, they do have children to provide for, and I can really feel for the fact that they are allegedly losing their home now. And I say allegedly because, you know, they are denying it. Obviously, there's paperwork, court documents, and a full-on auction that totally combats every single thing that Catherine and Austin are saying about them not losing their home. That has a lot of people really confused, but I'm going to tell you guys what went down this week and all the new information that has come out that pretty much confirms to a lot of people that they did in fact lose their home. Definitely, like I said, quite unfortunate. This is something that you never want to see, and definitely there's a lot of different opinions out there. People have a lot to say about this situation, especially because of all the financial decisions that they make that are extremely public, like all the cars that they flaunt, the fact that they bought this home that wasn't even one singular home, that it was two homes that they decided to put together in order to make this mega mansion. And people just always thought that they were going so above and beyond and like super extravagant with all of their things and luxury items and designer this and all of this crazy furniture and art and whatnot, that it seems like it's finally all kind of caught up to them. All of their financial decisions that they've made, all these businesses that they've started, all these scams and the lawsuits and all of this stuff, it just kind of seems like it's sort of crumbling now. And although Austin and Catherine have come out with separate statements both denying all of this, there's just kind of no way that they can deny sort of what the public record paperwork is saying, and that is what is so confusing to a lot of people, why they are still continuing with this, oh, people are lying on our names, it's only the haters that are saying this stuff. It's like, that's honestly not true. It is not haters that are reporting on this stuff. There are just people who probably don't even know who the frick the Ace family is that are reporting on this type of stuff. I mean, the haters have no control over public records. We're gonna get more into the auction later, but I feel like the lady that was even running the auction probably had no idea who the Ace family even was. Like, it was just a normal weekday for her, and she just came to do her job, and definitely isn't like an Ace family hater. There's just like so much information out there that if somebody were to like fake all this information, I think it would just be like very easy to tell that it was all fake. But Austin and Catherine want to go along with that storyline that only their haters and the people that want to see them fail are the ones saying and making up these false rumors and blah, 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 that they're losing their home. This started kind of towards the beginning of the year. Honestly, rumors were swirling saying that the couple was facing pre-foreclosure for failing to make payments on their home. And then it kind of was circulating on Zillow that their home was pre-foreclosure, and people were saying, you know, once again, that they weren't making their mortgage payments and the taxes and all this stuff. And then there was supposed to be an auction that was to take place a couple of weeks ago, but it got postponed and moved, and it actually happened this week. The Hollywood Fix, you guys, literally went to this frickin' auction, okay, to like record it, which is so insane. I just can't believe the paparazzi went to an auction, and oh my God. Because of the pandemic, they are doing outdoor court situations. So trust me, I know that it looks freaking weird and it looks fake and like definitely not professional at all, but the auction for the Ace family mansion was apparently taking place outside of City Hall in Pomona, California, and that's why they're outside. Because of the pandemic, they're not doing these things indoors. So there was this woman, and the Hollywood Fix was recording her, and she was doing all this, you know, going once, going twice, like for $9 million. This house was going up for auction, and obviously $9 million is a ridiculous amount of money. So nobody bid on the home. They basically declared that the home was going back to the beneficiary. So the home is going back to the bank, who they owe their mortgage to, who basically gave them the money in the beginning.
Executed by Ace Hat Collection and California TD Service. I am authorized by the beneficiary and the trustee to place an opening bid. The amount of $9,074,909.66. Anybody wish to qualify and bid on this property? Going once. Calderon, going twice. Third and final call. With no bids, property reverts back to the beneficiary.
There's a whole bunch of things that people are saying, like the process to actually get evicted from your home is a long process, so they don't really know what Austin and Catherine are going to be doing in this time period. There's obviously just like a ton of questions that people have for this. I'll read you guys some of the comments that were left on the Hollywood Fix video. It said, "This is what happens when you live above your means. Driving a car they can't afford, buying a house they needed a commercial loan to get, scamming your subscribers, charity basketball game where Austin kept the money, car giveaways where the cars were never given to the winner, and failed to pay the companies you partner with, creators of the Ace Family app and 1212 Gateway. Someone of legal knowledge needs to go through everything involving the McBroom family. They are so sus with everything they do. It needs to be gone through thoroughly and diligently. All their multiple sus LLCs and the multiple businesses, all the lawsuits, all the sus activities surrounding every deal they've made, etc., 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 just everything." Not sure why they lied about this when it's all public record. They could have just not commented on it, but both Austin and Catherine claimed it was all rumors and their house wasn't in foreclosure. I hope this humbles them and they are able to make better financial decisions for their children's future. How in all of God's creation are they going to continue to deny this happened? Back to beneficiary means the bank owns it now, and if they want, can start the official eviction process. I don't understand why they lied about it either. I definitely think they could have just kept quiet about the entire situation, because Austin and Catherine never really address very, very important situations, because there are a ton of things that Catherine and Austin do not comment on. Like, there's all those cheating rumors. Austin and Catherine do not comment on those. They don't comment about things with their relationship, hardly ever. They just let everybody else have the conversation and then they keep quiet about it. There's obviously been stuff going on with Landon and Shyla did bring up the Ace family specifically in the video that she made and has said stuff on her Instagram story. And obviously Austin and Catherine did not comment on that. Everything ever said that's negative about the Ace family, Austin and Catherine strictly just say, the haters are always saying something about us. Even if it's literally their own fans, people that love them, commenting, what's going on, guys? What's going on? And with this, they did choose to comment. I mean, Austin posted on his Snapchat story once saying, "Stop capping on me and my family's name. Ain't nobody getting evicted. Ain't nobody moving. Stop believing everything you see the haters say on the internet. If we were moving, we definitely would have informed the world and made a whole YouTube video about it. Have a good rest of your day." And that was a couple months ago. And then recently, Catherine was asked on her Snapchat, "Your house is being put up for auction. Why are you guys acting like nothing?" And she said, "No, my love, I have not spoken about any of this publicly, but if I did, I think most of the hateful people that wish us pain and failure would feel very stupid for ever assuming the worst. It's just not fair how people can assume that I don't pay my bills or something. That's so far from my character and much more. I think people forget that we built our house and then we are in a pandemic. Most cities are closed and unable to get permits, etc. Not everything in this world has to do with money. Many people work from home now. It's like we are living in a different world due to this pandemic. Things happen, but not for the reasons people wish. The saddest part of this is there are actual people losing their homes with nowhere to go. And to see people make fun of the idea of losing a home is sick. Wish people well." And I mean, you know, Catherine and Austin are both saying like people are lying on our names. That's not what's happening here. Catherine is sort of trying to say that there's like permits in the pandemic and whatnot, but it's certainly not the case where they're not paying their bills. But obviously people at this auction and documents online are saying a totally different story that have everyone just so confused as to what's going on. And obviously, you know, if they don't want to talk about it, they don't have to talk about it. It's just a very sad situation. And even the Ace family fans are very confused and are just kind of like, why are you lying? This is like very strange. And hopefully everything is all right. You know, they seem to, I know they're going through a lot of lawsuits and obviously people have a lot of different opinions about them, but you know, they have kids at the end of the day. They have kids, and I really hope that the kids are all right. They've got money saved up. They've got stuff for the kids. You know, that's kind of all I can really say about that. The Hollywood Fix did try to like sneakily ask James Charles if he knew anything about this recently when they did a recent paparazzi interview with James, and said that he had just like no idea about anything that was going on with the Ace family and just felt really sad that any of this was going on.
There's a rumor going around that the Ace family is that their mansion is being auctioned off. Have you heard about that?
About any of that.
You don't
really. I don't keep up with them that much.
Really?
But I feel like that's like an awful rumor. I don't know if it's
really
true or not, but I wouldn't want anybody losing their house. It's like terrible.
So that's the situation with them. I definitely want to know your thoughts in the comments down below. I love you guys so much, and I will talk to you in the next video. Bye, guys.
Bye.